Okay. So, I just watched my first video blog, and I must say that I'm actually becoming almost as addicted to watching myself as I am to making these things. Normally I hate watching myself on video because I hate hearing my voice and I hate my facial expressions and I hate, my sudden hand movements and all that jazz. But, for some reason, I like myself on YouTube. That's kind of unusual. Um, God, there I go saying a lot. I'm going to break this addiction by the time this whole video blog thing gets taken off. So I have discovered that I have become addicted to YouTube. I started this account like a week or so ago, maybe a little bit more, because Bobby got me into it. And there I go saying again. But so I'm going on YouTube today, and I'm looking at all these schools that do like the early modern Millie and all these really actually very good musicals done bad. And one thing leads to another, and the early modern Millie was originally in movies in the '60s with Julie Andrews in it. And so then I watched this movie, this early modern Millie in the '60s, and then I start on a little sidebar seeing Julie Andrews things, and so I spent from until like 12 midnight until about recently, oh I don't know, 30 minutes ago I was watching entirely Julie Andrews footage, and I realized that I'm in love with Julie Andrews. And unfortunately, the woman is 60 years old and she is not a man, so it doesn't look like it's going to work out. And then Julie Andrews and Carol Burnett did a lot of stuff together, and I didn't realize it. Um, and so I watched, I think the last half hour watching Carol Burnett things, which are almost as entertaining as Julie Andrews, but Carol Burnett doesn't sing as well. But Carol Burnett is funnier. So, anyway, so I became slightly addicted to Carol Burnett. And I was watching some ballet footage because I'm like a dancer wannabe, um, meaning I take dance lessons and I suck at it. And let me just say, I was blown away. I mean, the girls are amazing. The girls are great. They're on point. They're dancing around doing the little, frappes and tendus and batmas and all that. But really, the boys, the boys in ballet. I want to take a ballet class just to be around the boys in ballet. I mean, the split leaps, those are great. Their little frappe things where they're like, woo, boom, and their little feet hit together and they come back apart. That's fine. I don't know what that's called. But really, I just like the part where, they turn and they land and then they turn around and walk away and you get to see the gadunka-dunk. The gadunka-dunk is my favorite part of ballet. Yes, those boys have some nice butts, almost as good as ice skaters. Actually, I think they're better than ice skaters because they have more thighs than ice skaters. Anyway, so, I saw like footage of Anna Pavlova and anyway, Pavlova, Pavlova and Anna Pavlova, and watched all kind of footage. Like this one guy who's from Spain dancing Don Quixote with this woman from Argentina, and they're both like 16 years old, and they're dancing for the American Ballet Theater. So, yeah, actually, I spent most of my time on YouTube looking up artsy things. No porn for Dan Dan. No porn. Um, not that you should think that I'm a porn addict or anything. And that's really about it. I think I'm really gonna start describing the show on this video blog thing, probably in like a few days. When no one's home and Dan Dan can have some alone time with his YouTube. Anyway, so that's really about it. I don't know why I'm posting so many of these. I say so many, but this is really only the second one. I guess I'm trying to like preserve myself. Oh, and I guess I am shirtless tonight. This is my first shirtless debut on YouTube. How exciting. so thrilling. Um, anyway, I was actually really dreading watching myself, and like put it off for a good 12 hours until I finally did. And it wasn't that bad, actually. It really wasn't. I did not cry. Normally, I cry when I watch myself, and it was pretty nice, and I'm pretty sure the singing thing is going to come in a few days. Yeah, yep, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling some Liza Minnelli right now, but it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, so I'm lucky because my bedroom is far away from all the other bedrooms, so no one's freaking out because I'm talking to myself in extremely normal volume. It's okay if I whisper to myself, but normal volume. Oh, I told Courtney about my vlogging thing tonight because we hang out like every single day of the week, and we decided that we were going to start doing musicals on here. Courtney doesn't know very many musicals. Actually, Courtney only knows Phantom of the Opera and Disney. So we know that we're going to probably try and do some Little Mermaid, since she looks so remarkably like Ariel, and since I do such a good impersonation of Ursula. And I'm not sure. I don't. It's going to be a force to be reckoned with whenever me and Molly are together in Memphis, because we're both so fabulous. I'm more fabulous than her, though, just so you know. Actually, I'm not fabulous. I'm wonderful. She is fabulous. And then Rachel is, well, I don't know what Rachel is. Rachel's black. So that's all she needs is that she's black. She can sing a Negro spiritual. Anyway, so I talked to Molly today, and we decided that possibly we might decide to murder a few people the first few months I'm there, because apparently, I'm going to be like Sweeney and she's going to be like Mrs. Lovett, and we're just going to like bake them into meat pies or something. Sell them at Fred and Ethel's. That's the little cafe in the lobby of Big Red. Um, so anyway, I think I've talked enough now, and I'm going to Aunt Ruth it a little bit. Actually, I'm going to cut it short. I'm going to Uncle Joe it. Uncle Joe, Uncle Joe's like, he'll be in the middle of a deep conversation with Uncle Joe, talking about, the good scripture and the great potato salad Aunt Ruth made, and then Uncle Joe just goes and starts the car. And that's really what gets Aunt Ruth going. So I'm going to Uncle Joe it. I'm just going to press the stop button. And you'll probably hear from me more sooner than later. TTYL.